thanks to CAB for welcoming us to this event. Very excited to be here and keen to share with everyone what Thunes and IBIS management have been able to craft together over the last month or so, and we believe this will be a truly exciting offering for the region. For Thunes in particular, this is a very new region for us, but I believe our underlying proposition is very fit for purpose in terms of the solution we can offer, but also from very timely in terms of helping to solve some of the challenges in the region as well. So very recently, IBIS and Thunes have formed a official partnership. A lot of you may be using the IBIS solution already to facilitate cross-border payments, but going forward through this partnership, hopefully we will be able to together deliver more option for you in your way of sending money overseas, and I will share a bit more in details a bit later how exactly that can be achieved. Maybe we can flip on to the next slide, please. Not sure who's managing the slide, but can we move on to the next slide? Is that possible? Okay, so I think we have some technical challenges in sharing the slides. Maybe I can share from my side. Great. I think you guys can see my screen now. So
not yet that way.
No, yeah.
Okay, now we can see. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Great. So maybe a very quick introduction about Thunes and what we do, and how we're able to.
Can you do full screen, please? That way.
Sure, but I think it's going to be challenging if I do full screen, because then I can't see the video screen. All right, can we see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. So the Thunes team here, there are two of us with the Thunes team here today. Maybe Albert, you want to do a quick introduction of yourself as well?
Sure. No, thank you, Dawei. So, no, I am really excited to be part of this project, let's say. So we are really confident that is gonna be a huge support for the region. And we are really available for any discussions you guys want to have about this. So coming from the correspondent banking world and also Swift, I do understand what the challenges are. So I'm based in Brazil, in São Paulo, Brazil. So I'm covering from the business development perspective all the region, the Latin, Caribbean, and Central America as well. And anytime, so please do drop us a message if you want to discuss in details. That way we'll give you a brief idea today. Of course, there are much more to be discussed. So I'm free and available anytime.
Great, thanks, Alberto. All right, thanks everyone again. So my name is Dawe. I head up our global strategic partnerships, helping technical platforms such as IBIS to be able to extend additional service offerings. So once again, delighted to have formalized this partnership with IBIS Management Associates as well. So what does Thunes do? This is a very good visual illustration of what Thunes does. So over the last five to 10 years or so, Thunes has gone to different markets across the world. And those markets now, the number of those markets is now 120 markets. And we have gone to all those 120 markets. We have identified what is the most relevant options to get money delivered into those markets, market by market. So for some of those markets, it's bank account. For some of those markets, it's mobile wallets. So in particular, in Africa, those wallets are the likes of M-Pesa in Kenya, MTN in South Africa, Airtel in Tanzania, and so on. And then in China, the relevant wallets are the likes of Alipay, WeChat Pay, and Bcash in Bangladesh. So Tunes has done the plumbing, if you like, with into all those markets, connecting technically and commercially with all those relevant payments provider in those markets. And by creating a network as such, we're able to deliver funds into those markets seamlessly and instantaneously. So very similar to how the current corresponding banking relationship would work, where or the banks would have to formulate commercial relationships and also technical relationships via Swift to all the different payout options. But via Tunes, through this single relationship, you will be able to deliver your funds seamlessly to all those markets. So we currently can handle 60 different types of currencies in terms of local payout. Our ability to pay out into these 120 markets are supported by 300 plus payout options across those different markets as well. And in most of those markets, we can reach at least 80 to 90% of the local population in terms of our ability to deliver money into those markets. And technically, this is what a solution would look like as well. So we have our network as fit for purpose for a number of users in the market. And of course, for banks, this is one of the most intuitive use cases. So if you are a bank looking to send P2P remittance, looking to do mass payout for large corporates who are looking to pay their suppliers or employees, or if you're looking to conduct trade invoice payments as well, Tunes will be the right partner for you to support this. And again, we're able to facilitate this through bank accounts, mobile wallets, and cash pickup locations as well. We believe this payout network is much more dynamic than the current corresponding banking relationship, where it is only able to deliver funds into bank account. Because for the reason that in a lot of markets, the likes of bank accounts are just not as relevant anymore. Even if we take China, for example, everyone pretty much have a bank account these days, but people still prefer to interact with their day-to-day financial services via mobile wallets. So this is why the likes of Alipay and WeChat Pay are hugely dominating in those markets. And our ability to deliver funds into those type of wallets will be truly differentiating for a bank's value proposition when it comes to cross-border payments. And so how do we achieve this, and why does our solution really differ to the current corresponding banking relationship? So at the very top, this is the typical traditional corresponding banking operating model, where you have layers and layers of banks in between. And what that naturally drives to is slightly higher fees, in lack of transparency when it comes to FX and charges. And also, you don't really have a single control or visibility of the transaction, because the process goes through silos of different banks. And then if you go to the very bottom, this is the Tunes proposition. So you would only need to own a relationship with the Tunes, and then we will manage the downstream relationship with the different payout locations. And because we own those payout locations ourselves, we have those relationships directly. That means we can provide full visibility when it comes to the status of the transaction. And because we're eliminating all the middlemen as well, that means our fees will be more competitive in the market as well. So overall, a much more transparent value proposition, and overall a much more economical value proposition when it comes to cross-border payments as well. And maybe just to share some of the use cases that we're facilitating already for a lot of players in the market, some of them are beyond the typical bank transfers. So we can facilitate C2C, the traditional remittance use cases very well. We have some of the largest remittance providers working with us as our customers, which really is a great stamp of approval for us to support them. We can help the more gig economy platforms to do mass payout as well. So think of guys like Airbnb, Upwork, Grab, where a lot of mass disbursements required to pay the local drivers or to pay the local freelancers, and we're well positioned to do so. We also help a lot of the new gig economy platforms to collect funds as well. So, for example, in Europe, we help the likes of Deliveroo and Uber to collect funds across different markets. so the restaurants and the platform can get paid by the consumers who are ordering food as well. And then in the B2B space, I guess this is where it's most relevant for the audience here. So traditional business payments, invoice payments, where we're able to provide local payout in some of the hardest to reach markets across the world. And across a lot of those markets, for China, for example, we're able to do local payout in both USD and CNY, which is, I believe, is a quite unique offering as well. And yeah, just to share a little bit some of the key logos that we are very proud to have to be our customers already, and we very much would like to have more logos from this region, particularly the banks, to be part of this page as well, because we believe we really can offer a very unique value proposition for the banks in this region. If you have any, this presentation is very brief and it's a super high level in terms of what we do. So if you would like to hear more details, please do reach out to Alberto and myself as well to understand more. And also of course, the IBIS team who will be providing the technical platform to supporting all cross-border payments as well.
Thank you so much for your presentation this afternoon. I know that you had a little bit of challenge there as well. Morales, I think, has been trying to get on, but there seemed to be some... this afternoon. I know that you had a little bit of... Morales, hi, there you are.
Yes, perfect. You're on mute now, Morales.
You're on mute now, Morales.
Yeah, sorry. Can you repeat that, please, Wendy?
I was saying I thought we had some challenges with you, but I'm happy that you are able to join us. There's a little bit of feedback, so there's a lag between when I speak and when you actually are able to respond. So I'll give you a couple of minutes, Morales, to wrap up your segment.
Yes, sorry for that. Yeah, so I had some issues in terms of the audio and the mic. Basically, the introduction was, I believe you all could have seen the screen earlier on, right? So with the announcement. So in the announcement, basically, it's more, well, first of all, congrats to the CAB board as well as the Secretariat for organizing this wonderful virtual conference remotely and bringing us all together in this virtual conference room. So happy to see you all. Yeah, my name is on screen, so that doesn't need any any introduction. I was actually trying to say that I was here to bring you all some exciting news with great opportunities for you all to bank on. And that was actually the announcement of the strategic partnership that we formalized with Thunes, our friends from Thunes, who actually introduced themselves, and they are actually a licensed payment service provider utilizing their own global payment network, which you have seen just now what they have presented. The beauty of this is that we are happy to announce this partnership and the integration of with our famous Alchemy Connect platform, garnished to actually fulfill our duty towards CAB as a long-time service member, to bring options to the CAB community, the CAB members, basically, to that are actually faced with the de-risking phenomenon and challenged with obtaining as well as maintaining their respective US dollar correspondent bank relationships. Engaging with Thunes basically enables us to provide you, our members, or the CAB members, as well as our clients, with yet another alternative cross-border payment rail in the space of cross-border payments through a fully integrated as well as automated STP payment processing solution. So yeah, if there are any questions, or you want to know more, please visit our booth in the exhibition room, and or either contact me directly. And I guess you all know where and how to find me to learn more about all our alternative cross-border payment options and our other solutions and services, as well as to learn more about Thunes, who we share this booth with. So that was basically what I wanted to bring up front.
Thank you so much, Morales. I'm happy you were able to join in. I know that, whenever you do these sorts of highly technical interventions, it is almost a given that there will be some technical challenges, but the most important thing is you keep pushing through it, and here we are. We rise by lifting others. Is that what I'm reading behind you, Morales? So we always make it work somehow. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and congratulations on your collaboration. I wish you every success, and thank you as well for your continued collaboration with CAB. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and hopefully next year we make
Thank
it
you.
in person.
Absolutely. Next year is the year of touching and reaching out to each other and getting to see each other in one
Thank you.
space.
Take care.
Thank you. Have a good one, everyone. Take care.